we go. So let's start by just bringing ourselves to the edge of your chair. And then let's wiggle our fingers. Do a little piano playing this morning. And then maybe interlace them and flip them over so you're stretching your fingers. The older I get, the more I think they make the jars harder to get off. So go ahead and just do a little shake of the hands, shaking them. Oh, here comes Maria. Good morning. Just give your hands a little shake. And then we're going to take our hands to our shoulders. Lift your elbows up about halfway so that they're, in between your head and about halfway would be your shoulders. And we're just going to do a little twist, a little side to side here. Don't force anything. We're just still kind of warming up. And then lower the arms down. Give your hands a little shake again. Blood flow back to your fingers. Now we're going to move up to place your hands on the back of your head. So somewhere just soft. Don't mess up your hairdo. And then again, just kind of taking some gentle rotations from side to side. Try to sit up tall so that your spine straightens out a bit. Excellent. Now come back to center, lower your arms, straighten out your hands, shake out your hands again. And this time we're going to place our fingertips on the crown of our head. And again, lift your head into your hands, so make sure back's straight. And then take a couple side to side. The whole purpose of this is to kind of feel our different parts of our body. So we're feeling our head, and as you touch your head, you can feel how if you slump down, you can feel that. So feeling the lift through your torso. Good. Now reach your hands up and then shake them as they come down. Just give a little shake to your wrist, your hands. And now allow your shoulders to relax. Lift your chin up and then exhale, lower your chin down. Inhale, lift your chin up. Exhale, lower your chin down. If you're trying some Ujjayi breath, that's where you breathe in and out of your nose, feeling your lips, which is an excellent way to kind of get your breath warmed up in the morning. They call it victorious breath. Do one more round. And then come back to center. Begin to lean your body to one side and then shift it to the other side, just like you're kind of lifting your shoulder, trying to move it towards that side of the room. Notice what happens to your weight, or you're shifting it to one leg. Notice what you're feeling in your back. Go side to side a few more times, and then we're going to go forward and down. All right, slowly come back to center. Now we're going to keep our hands on our lap, but they're going to slide. Bring your hands closer to your knees, lean into it. Then inhale, bring your shoulders back up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. And one more. Now come back to center. Lift your left foot up. Circle out your left ankle. Move it in every direction so the joints get lubricated with movement. And then set your left foot down. Switching sides, lift your right foot up. Circle out your right ankle. And then lower that down. Now we're going to do some sit to stands. I know these are quite challenging, but they warm our body up pretty quickly. So you're just going to press both feet into the ground. You may want to slide your heels back so they're coming a little bit closer to the back, to under the chair, but not all the way. Your hands are going to stay on your lap. You're going to lift up an inch and set it back down. So the legs are starting to work here. If you don't like this, you can, welcome to skip it. Keep breathing. Ooh. Yep, this one will warm you up. One more. Pause. Sit and relax. Take your arms off of your lap to the side. Take a few breaths. Good. Now we're going to take our arms out. Bring your hands together and hollow out your belly. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, open your arms, bringing your chest forward and your arms back. Take your time. If you don't want to use your arms, you can keep your hands on your lap and do your cat-cows this way. So you modify as much or as little as you like. Beautiful. Let's do two more. Let's finish with our arms out to the side and then softly lower them beside you. See if you can feel blood flow in your hands. Maybe you feel a little pumping of your heart in your fingertips. Let's work on some balance next. Lift up your right or left knee. Let's start with the left side. Right foot anchors down. Can you kick it out in front of you and still use your core? Bend your knee, lower it down. Inhale, right knee. Extend it out. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Belly's engaged. You try to flex your foot. Bend it, set it down. Now let's add in an arm movement if you like. Left knee, right arm. Bend your left knee, lower your right arm. Right knee, left arm. extend it out. And lower. Left knee lifts up, extend, right arm comes forward. Now, can you reach your right arm in front of your right knee? Feel how strong your core has to be to work this one. Lift up your right arm, bend your left knee, lower it down. It's like a tabletop pose. Right knee, left arm, extend your right leg. Reach over your left knee, so you don't have to go to the side. Just reach forward as if you're trying to get your arm in front of your right toes. Oof. Reach up your left arm, lower both. Now let's go out to the side. Make sure you're not going to slide out of your chair. Left leg extends, left leg goes out, and bring it back in. Bend your knee, lower. Right leg lifts up, right leg goes out, bring it back in, and lower. So option to stay with that or add in the arms. Left leg, right arm. We're going to take the right arm out as the left leg goes out, opposite directions. Bring them back in and lower. Right leg, left arm, out to the sides, and in and lower. Left leg, right arm, bring it out and open and lower. Right leg, bring it out to the sides. One more to each side. Your brain has to really think about this one. Ah, beautiful. Sit back up. Take a couple breaths. With your hands on your lap, open your eyes. We're going to slide down towards our ankles. See if you can stretch your back out, finding space in between your vertebrae. Keep your head up if you feel dizzy or if you have any blood pressure problems. Take 3 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, take your time, come back up. Lift your left knee up and hold on to it with both hands. And then we're just going to sway the foot, kicking it forward and back, kind of moving it a little bit here. And I don't know if you noticed, but it helps if I'm leaning using the back of the chair rest to help me. It's probably way more core work if you sit up like this. All right, lower that one down. Lift up your right knee, hold on to the back of it, both hands underneath. Kick your foot out. And then lower that one down. Take your hands under both knees, so one hand under each knee, and then bring your belly towards it. Come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drawing your chest to your knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Hold them close to your ribs. Do 2 more. Feel the little bit of arch in your low back. Inhale, come up, release your hands. Lift up your left foot, engage your belly, and then step your left foot over here to the left side. Try to keep your left knee soft but straight, but not locked out. We're going to go into a side stretch. Keep your right hand down to start, right shoulders down, and then sweep your arm up and over. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more on this side. And lower your right arm. Step in your left leg. Sit up, straighten your back, reset. Lift up your right knee, bring it over, and straighten it out to the right. Your left arm is going to go over your head on the exhale. So you'll start your inhale here. Then as you exhale, that's when you bring it over. Inhale. Exhale to lower it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try one more round. And lower your arm. Lift up your right knee, step it in. Squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe. Exhale, let the knees fall open. Inhale, squeeze your knees. Exhale, let the knees roll open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. And then exhale, just relax. You don't have to open your knees to the side. Lift up your left foot off the ground. Left knee comes up. And then turn so that your knee goes out to the side. We're going to place your sole of your left foot somewhere on your right leg. As you do this, see if you can stretch out the midsection of your body and come into a little practice balance pose. And then exhale, lower. Switching out the other side. Lift your right foot off. Turn your knee to the right. And then see if you can find a good place to put the sole of your right foot. And then bring your hands together and lift your head up. Don't forget to breathe. Good, release that. Make sure you're sitting far enough in the back of your chair you don't fall out. And we'll try it again. Left knee comes up, left knee turns away from your right. And then try putting your foot somewhere else on this one. Maybe you can go a little higher up your calf. Just find something a little different. And then lower that foot. Switching sides, right knee comes out to the right side. Sole of your right foot touches somewhere on your left leg. And you can try to go up a little higher maybe for this one. Externally rotating the femur here. And then lower down. Toe heel your feet out, coming into our goddess squat. Turn this down just a bit so you can see my feet. There we go. Feet go out away from your hips. Inhale both arms up, make a circle over your head. And then exhale, lean forward, make a circle below. Inhale, make a circle above. Exhale, circle below. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, hold here, circle above your head. See if you can straighten your back just a little more. And then exhale, let the arms come down by your side. Take your right hand to your right knee, left hand to your left hip, and see if you can slide down on this side. Inhale, come up. Switching sides, left hand comes down, right arm stays on your hip, or it can even go behind your back, whichever one feels more comfortable. Take your time, moving, gently stretching. Beautiful. One more to each direction. Now back to center. So let's see if we can bring our soles of our feet together. And if you can't, even if they're apart, you're still getting that inner thigh. Make sure you're further enough back in your chair that this doesn't make you fall out. And when you're done, you can set it down because that takes a lot of inner thigh work to hold those feet together. It's much easier when you're on the ground, but just try that a couple times. Trying to keep your legs engaged. Try to keep your breath still flowing. Call this Supta Baddha Konasana. You're clapping your feet. One more. Hands to your knees, lean forward. Take a rest here. Now slowly lift your head up, shoulders go back. Take your right hand to your left knee and lean to your left side. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Two more. And inhale, come up on this one. Sit nice and tall. Right hand stays down, left arm, left hand comes on top. Look up, and then exhale, lean over your right knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, coming down. Take your time. It's all about the breath. Last one. And all the way up. One hand on each leg. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, come up. Last one. Lean into it. Inhale, rise up. Toe heel your feet back together. Squeeze your knees, lean to the back of your chair, and then lift up both legs. And see if you can hug your legs together. Making all the muscles activate. And soften. Inhale, reach your arms up. Take your back off the back of the chair. And then we're going into airplane pose next. So I have my heels lifted, but that's because I'm short. If you want to hold your heels up, you can too. Bring your arms back and then look up. Exhale, look down, sweep your arms forward and come all the way up. Exhale, lower your arms by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale, look down, bring your arms back behind you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down, sweep forward. Straight spine here. Lower your arms to relax. Inhale. Exhale. Arms go backwards. Head lifts. Exhale. Sweep the arms forward and up. Lower your arms down by your side. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to look up. Exhale, look down. Sweep the arms forward. Bring the arms all the way back up. Exhale, hands to your lap. Sit back in your chair. This is where you just kind of observe your body. Take the time to self-regulate. Slowly begin to open your eyes. Take your feet, again, wide enough that you feel like you got a good neutral stance. We're going to pick some weeds out of the yard here. That's what I like to call this, or dishwasher removal. Take your left hand, and we're going to reach over your right leg and bring it down. And you can make a fist and pull it over, like you're tossing it to this side. Now reach down to the center in between your legs, maybe towards your right ankle, and toss it. Now reach to the middle. Maybe you touch the floor. Toss it. Now to the inside of your left leg and toss it. Bring your left hand to your lap. Right arm goes all the way over to the outside of your left foot. Inhale, let it go. Now to the inside of your left leg. Now reach down to the middle. Maybe you can touch the middle. Left hand back to, or right hand back to your lap. Left arm goes on the outside. Reach, see how my hand won't even come close to touching here. Get it a little closer, closer to my inner thigh. You can reach down lower. And then when it comes to the middle, maybe you can touch in the middle. Try the right hand. Right arm reaches over. And comes back up to the inside of your left knee. And then down to the middle. One more time to each side. Left arm goes across your body to the right side. To the inside of your right leg. To the middle. To your left leg. Right arm reaches down. Inside your left leg. And then straight down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, come down. See if you can get your fingertips or your hands to your inner thighs. Maybe you're doing yard work too. Three more breaths. And then slowly take your time, come back up. Lift your left knee, lower. Lift your right. Walk out the hips. One more over here. And settle it down. Toe heel your feet back together. Squeeze your knees. And then relax. Take your hands to the back of the chair. Bring your chest forward. So coming into like a fish-like pose. You also, if it feels more comfortable, you can walk your feet out a little bit to bring your shoulder blades a little closer together. Externally rotate your arms. So that if you think about flipping your hands back, I have a little spot on my chair I can hold on to. If you don't have a spot, just hold on to interlace your hands behind your back. And now release that. And we'll try it again. Lean back, chin stays down like you're giving yourself a double chin. Chest and ribs come forward in between your arms. Exhale, bring it all in, belly sucks in. Inhale, ribs go forward, shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands from behind you. Slide your left foot forward. We're going to lean into this and then lift yourself up. So all the weight's going to the right knee. Again, that sit to stand, but one leg's doing all the work here. Two more. And last one. Rest. Slide your left foot back a couple inches. Slide your right foot a couple inches. Sit up. You can keep your hands on your lap if you like, or you can hold them onto the chair. I think I like them on my lap, but you can decide, and we'll just lift up a little bit, set it back down. I notice that sometimes my knee feels a little wonky, but this is good. So with arthritis in your knee, you want to strengthen the muscles below and above the joint. It's what makes yoga so nice, because we do work on balance, we do work on mobility, and we do work on strength. This is strength, y'all. That coming up is not easy. One more. I think we did more on this side. Rest. See if you can slow down your breathing, smooth breaths. Now we'll come into some standing postures. If you'd rather remain seated, you're welcome to do so. And we're going to stand in front of the chair. Cutting off my head, but that's all right. You know what my head looks like. All right, we're going to start by just bringing our arms forward and up. This is that good morning Tadasana pose. Exhale, lower your arms. We'll do this 5 more times. Inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good. Now we're going to bring our hands to the sides of the chair or the top of the chair. So let's test, where do your feet need to be for that to land? So that looks pretty good. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands down, wherever you feel like you want to go. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to come up. Go slow. Again, that's the strength part. Two more. On the last one, I want you to stay with your hands on the chair. And we're going to do a cat-cow series. Soft bend in your knees. And then you're going to lean forward towards your fingertips and then look up. So immediately my tailbone started to point up, which is good because it makes my hamstrings fire off. Now push up through your back. This is your cat. And then drop back down into cow. And you can like lean into your toes for cow. You can lean into your heels for cat. So just play around with this. I think this pose is lovely, but you have to go slow. And when you're done exploring these two shapes, bring yourself back up. And you can get there with your arms coming overhead or just leaning back. And lowering your arms down. We did this one in the chair, but now we're going to try it standing. It's called bird dog. If being this low is uncomfortable, use the back side of the chair. So we'll start by just stepping your left foot forward. Right leg's going to be back. Take your hands to the chair. And then lift off your right leg and see if you can stretch out your left arm. Little balance. Lower both. Try the other side. Left leg goes behind you, right arm comes out. And lower. Whew. Other side. Right leg, left arm. Lower. Left leg, right arm goes forward. And lower. Both hands to the chair. Go into cat pose. Push up through your spine. Tuck your chin towards your chest. And then lean forward into your hands. Drop your belly. Cow pose. Slight bend in your knees. And then inhale your arms up. Stretching back to Tadasana. Exhale, lowering your arms. Good. Now we're going to put our knee on the chair. So I'm just standing to, you can probably better if you stand to the side of your chair. So the backrest is here for your other hand. So resting your knee, one knee on the chair. There you go. Then we're going to go into a side stretch. You're going to lift up your right arm over, leaning over the chair. You do that, see if you can shift your hip, your right hip to the right side. And then lower. Try it again. Reach up. And lower. Two more. And lower your arm. Remove your left knee. We'll switch sides. You can just turn around. You know where we're going here. I'm going to put right knee on the chair. Use your right hand to help you. And then when you're ready, left arm comes up, left hip goes away from the chair. And lower. Reach up, reach over. Last round. And lower. Step your right foot off the chair. And then come stand behind it. You might have to scoot it over. And this way we can go into a downward facing dog of your choosing. Maybe you like the down dog on the chair, especially if you feel like you got long enough arms. Well, we're going to rest here for a moment. So take your time, walk your feet back so that you feel like you got enough length in your legs, but not so much that it's uncomfortable. Soft bends, elbows and knees. Gaze can be forward, gaze can be down, gaze can be in between your toes. Good. Now we're going to rise up into our high plank. Lift your heels. Come onto your tippy toes. Shoulders, elbows, wrists all stacked on top of each other. And then exhale, push back your heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more. Taking your time. Slowly lift your head up and walk your feet to the back of the chair. And back into our mountain pose, sweep the arms up. Exhale, lower your hands by your side. Come back around and have a seat. Just take a moment to get settled in. And now take your hands and interlace them behind your back. Maybe don't sit so far back. And take your right ear towards your right shoulder. And lift your head up. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. And lift your head up. Tuck your chin in, keep your shoulders down, and stretch the back of your neck. Inhale, lift your head up. Release your hands, but notice how you were holding them. We're going to do a little shake, shake, where we started practice with our hands. And the way you normally grip, I want you to grip them the other way. So see if you can just adjust so that the other index finger's on top. Take them behind you. It'll feel weird. You can't remember, that's okay too. Feet anchoring you down, lift your head up. Take your right ear towards your right shoulder. Notice what's happening to the left side. Can you kind of draw your left shoulder down just a bit? Get a little deeper in your left side of your neck. If holding your hands like this is uncomfortable, use a washcloth. They work great to hold in between your hands, not just to wash your face. Inhale, bring your head back up. Switch directions. Keep your right shoulder down this time. And lean your left ear to your left shoulder. And slowly lift your head up. Both shoulders stay really far down your back. Look up And then exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Back of your neck is nice and long. Slowly lift your head back up. Release your hands, give them a little shake. And then now we're going to finish off with a finger slide. I'm coming closer so you can see. We're going to take our thumb to your index finger. You're going to inhale and then exhale, slide it back down. And then you'll go to your middle finger. You don't have to hold it up like I am. You can keep it on your lap, but inhale, exhale. To your ring finger. To your pinky finger. Try the other hand. So this finger slides, you can close your eyes now. The finger slides are to help you be mindful of your breathing. It's a tactile way. So you match your thumb sliding up on the inhale, maybe creating a little slight pause. And then you slide your thumb down on your exhale. Again, maybe creating a pause at the bottom. And this is a wonderful technique to try at night with your eyes closed. Then maybe instead of counting sheep. Take this time to clear out your head, to relax for just a few moments. At some point today, when you go outside, take a look around at the trees. See how all the trees are different. Some of them are bent, some of them are straight, some of them are evergreen, some of them are short. And you just look at the trees and you allow it. You sort of understand that it didn't get enough light, or it turned out, so maybe that's why it turned out that way. And you don't get all emotional about it. You just allow it. You appreciate the tree. You don't judge the tree. You appreciate them just the way they are. And then maybe at some point in the day, you're out and about and you see people. Maybe they're fit, maybe they're not fit. Maybe they're angry, emotional, depressed. Maybe they're overly excited. We don't judge them. Just like the trees, maybe they didn't get enough sunlight. Maybe they didn't get enough warmth. Take 5 more conscious breaths. Maybe you'd like to stay here and meditate for longer, and that's perfectly fine. You can just shut your camera off for those of you who want to get on with your day to move into other activities. I invite you to stretch your arms out in any direction that feels good. Bring a smile to your face. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with us. Go outside, experience spring, and enjoy looking at the trees. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.